Alright, so in this one, I am excited about this. We have some stuff from the reveals and stuff that were put out, and we were getting a free-to-play Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. As you see down there, I'll have this person's Twitter link in the description so you just see everything from their Twitter. It'll just be easier for you to access, and it'd be easier for me to record this if I have it the way I intend to with the setting it is right now. So we do have this free-to-play Kefla. I believe she's probably going to be... I actually don't think she's going to be red since, well, the thumbnail character, Hit, is going to be red since they already have his details out for that. I mean, they'll probably have like an analysis video as well, which if they do, then, well, we'll get into that. But free-to-play Kefla, Super Saiyan 2 Kefla is coming. Then the green Super Saiyan 2 Kefla is also getting her Zenkai, which could be pretty problematic. She is buffing green uni reps, so think of AGF, think of, I guess, green Jiren. I mean, sure, why not? Free TN, like, there's no one really there, right? But she is buffing green uni reps. I do believe this Kefla does want to be run on uni reps or girls for the free-to-play one. And then we have Ultra Hit! He is a red melee type, just so you know. This is early. Ultras usually come every 3 months, they said. This Hit is a month early. Kaioken, who is this guy's, I guess, time slot, maybe it's going to be different now because this guy's early, once again, was where Hit would have dropped, right? Would have been a month from now. I believe Hit came alongside the same timing as Jiren, and Jiren isn't even a year old yet. So this Ultra is actually early. They did say no one anticipated this, and they're right. No one anticipated an Ultra this early. But yeah, we all anticipated, I mean, an All-Star, not an Ultra. But Ultra Hit, he is a red melee type. Again, I'll have this link in the description so you guys can see all the details of the stuff that they put out. But how he works, his Ultra ability, and all these things. So he is a red melee type. Just to point out, he is on PO. This is the Hit from the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 fight with Goku, not from the Tournament of Power. He is on PO because of that, because he is the most powerful opponent on that arc, right? So he's PO, which is good. He has an additional tag there because of that. And honestly, this is the only Hit that's worth being PO. Like, Time Cage Hit did not do enough, unfortunately. But nonetheless, his Z ability, 3% special damage inflicted by tag uni reps, and then 38% to uni reps or PO, strike attack and defense. Ultra ability, obviously you want to leader slot him, but if he's not leadered, you do run him on uni reps to get his full ultra ability there, up to 30% as normal per ultras. And then his unique stuff. So, first thing, gradually charges own unique gauge over time while this character is on the battlefield or on standby, excluding when in time skip mode. Yes, we'll touch on that. Then changes next own special arts cards into time skip once unique gauge is full. Yes, you do freeze them in time. Yes, as you hear it, that is exactly what it is. You freeze your opponents. You time cage them, essentially. You time skip against them. You time cage them, right? Then, the fun facts occur when this character enters time skip mode. Restores own ki by 50, randomly draws at most 4 new cards when you have 3 or fewer, nullifies endurance when this character attacks for 10 timer counts, cancels enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects, and then cancels enemy attribute downgrade. Wait, no, inflicts enemy attribute downgrade, minus 100% health restoration for 10 timer counts there. So you think of, like, honestly, what would even be like the character? Maybe a unit that heals like at incremental times, like GT17. They wouldn't be able to heal because, well, they have that popped on them. And then the fun effects occur every time this character defeats an enemy. So he is meant to murder people as an assassin would. You know, it's Hit. Restores own ki by 40, reduce enemy ki by 40, and reduce enemy Dragon Balls by 1. Full unique ability is not shown, by the way. And then, as we continue, applies fun effects self every time this character uses an arts card. So just when he uses a card, he restores health by 3%, applies attribute upgrade minus 3% to enemy sustained damage cut effects, cannot be cancelled, activates 10 times. Okay. He just goes through their cut. That's okay. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. That's 30%. Okay. Then 3% to a critical rate, cannot be cancelled, activates 10 times. 30% critical rate, 30% full cut pen after 10 cards, huh? While healing, huh? Ultra Gogeta Blue doesn't even heal. And this guy, alright, yeah, alright, I mean, Yeah, makes sense. Why does Hit heal? Who knows? He doesn't need a heal, but sure. Then applies Fall Effect itself every time the enemy uses an arts card while this character is on the battlefield. The enemy uses an arts card while this character is on the battlefield. He restores health by 3%. Once again, 10% spell shooting damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, activates 5 times. 10% to ultimate damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, activates 5 times. Knocks enemy back to long range if a cover change is performed against their strike or blast darts. So he has double cover there, similar to Ultra Gogeta Blue. And that combos into a blue card. And the cover changes performed against attacks other than the Strike or Blast are also counted as activation. Nullified activations are not counted. So that is what we have so far for hits. We do have a new Plat Equip coming as well. I think Co-op does reset tonight. I think so. I would assume so. Where else would this come from, right? So we do have Free Kefla, Zenkai Kefla, and Hit. I kind of assumed this would be the direction they're going. Usually they just kind of throw in the Valentine's Day buffs with the 21s a little bit earlier than later. Red 21 was a good example of this last year. They kind of just slapped around, which was a good thing, right? They, give us the help the teams need. I mean, not as much as they could get, but some help the teams need. And it felt like we were going this Unireps direction, right? They did this with PO. They Giga buffed the shit out of it. They didn't really make it ideal, but they Giga buffed the shit out of it when they did introduce the PO tag. So Unireps getting introduced, lo and behold, they're gonna Giga buff this. But hits, we have to see the time cage in action. Obviously, we have to see how that all works and how actually good it is in a utility sense. But if you're actually freezing your opponent and seeing these things happen, I would assume it's gonna have pretty good value. This character is meant to just be nuking in damage output. The funny thing is, you actually don't see too much damage in this. You don't see any. They're hiding his damage numbers, essentially. All you're seeing here is, ramp-up numbers. You're not seeing his, entry, his block. They're hiding his numbers. They're not showing it at all. And I find that a little bit worrying, because that probably means he has absurdly high numbers on damage inflicted, or absurdly low, which is worrying in both sense, because underwhelming unit or overwhelming unit. Look at Kaioken, and look at where he came, right? He dropped number 1, on boost number 1. He was run green, green, yellow, boom, boom, boom. He had funny enough, he also had a Zenkai come with them, with Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Then he fell off the map. He came back a little bit now, but he fell off the map for months, almost a year. I don't think hits will fit this mold. He already has good synergy. Again, 17 can be built Striker Blast. He doesn't care. He literally has 2k differential in stats. Jiren, I think he's actually more strike-based in stats. And then hit. That's blue, red, purple. That's double endurance. That's cancel a blue card, ultimate, fucking awakened arts, rising rush, canceling effects of strong arts. Then you have high damage, which I would assume this kind of Jiren tanks early game. You kind of have your hit be existent later game to do all the work. And then with 17, because 17 is also better later game because of the situation that he gets his gauge. So it seems that this unit will be very powerful and very strong. We will see later, if not soon, with the breakdowns they do one. Let me know what you guys think of Ultra Hit. I'll see you guys in the next one.